So nice to see you.
So Wasim cleared PMP. Wasim, why don't you share your journey? How did you do it? You did it yourself. Tell me.
Uh, I can vouch that I did get your indirect assistance here, Amir.
Okay. So why don't you walk me through your entire journey, if it's possible for you?
Yes, yes. So my name is Wasim, and I'm from India, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And I was not very much familiar with this PMP certification at all. And I came to know from lots of my colleagues that the PMP certification is very much required to sustain in the market of the BFSI industry. I work in a global MNC company. So I started to do some research about PMP, and then I registered in the PMI official website, and I become a member, and I started to do some research. And to be honest, Amir, when I did search about the practice questions and exams and everything, your video came up the first thing, and it was the video about 180 questions, practice questions.
Yes, I lost you.
Yes,
Yeah, I lost you in between. So you searched my video, and my 180 question video came up, and then
yes, your 180 questions came up, and what I did is I downloaded that video, and to be honest, I just gone through for few questions, and I thought maybe this is not that much helpful. Then what I did is I again searched for few more videos. I mean, when you do a search in YouTube, you'll get lots of firms, lots of trainers who are ready to provide trainings and everything. So I started searching for other trainers also. So one by one, I looked for everyone who are available in the YouTube channel. I don't want to take names, but the conceptual, I was not clear on the concept part. So whichever videos I downloaded, I started deleting one by one. And again, I came across your downloaded video for the first once again, and I opened.
okay. So you downloaded the video, and then
Yes.
and then
So I'm getting confused between. Sorry, yeah.
it's okay.
So what I again went through your last video, and the only first concept that got clear to my mind is about the risk register, where you clearly mentioned about the risk register that if a risk is identified, that comes under risk register. And I was very much confused between issue log and risk register, in which in uh, in your video you clearly explained about that concept. And if the concept is clear, any person can answer the question no matter how the question is twisted. So I really like the way you explained the differences, and I can also recall that you explained about the four uh, influence level of stakeholders: high level, high priority, and high interest part. That was very much useful to me. And once I got the concept clear from those three questions, I deleted all the other videos and I started looking for all the other videos which you posted in. So majority of the questions like that, master the PMP in 2 hours, in 4 hours, and the practice questions which you posted. Even though the wrong or right answer, you did not mention anything, but even if you are eliminating any question, any answer, any option from this question, you are explaining why you eliminated that part and why it is not related to the question which is available with us. So those conceptual which you explained in your video, those made me very much clear on which is the most logical answer for which question.
Mm.
And hence, I went through all your videos and I came some very much clear concept of almost all the parts: the Scrum Master, the Product Manager, the Project Manager, or the Agile team members, everything. And moreover, the last thing that I wanted to add up here is that in one of your videos, you mentioned clearly that there may be chances because 180 questions, it is very exhausting to give 180 questions in one sitting. There are lots of chances that you become exhausted, and instead of going from option A, B, C, you can try giving from B, CBA. Even that technique I applied in few of the
Haha.
questions because
Oh, that's
when I
great.
was giving,
That's
yes,
great.
yes,
That's really great. Yeah.
yes,
Okay. Somebody finally applied it.
yes, yes. And that I applied it during the examination because when I was giving the exams, even though the psychological factor did responded that way, that even though the rest of the answer makes much more logic, but when you read the first option, you will always have that in mind that okay, let's go with A, even though the rest of the options will make much more better sense than the option. So I applied going from D, C, B, and that really helped out.
Mm. So that really helped out. Okay, that's an important thing, that how basically you worked with the questions and how you looked into that way. Okay, let's talk about your time frame. How much time it took you from when you started preparing to become PMP?
I would say I rescheduled exam once because I was not very much confident. So we can say I took 2 to 3 months of time.
Mm, 2 to 3 months of time. Okay, which thing took more time?
With what? Sorry?
Which thing took more time for you in preparation? Which
With
topic was more challenging and where you faced more difficulty? Yeah.
uh, by going through all the content, I
Mm,
was pretty much sure that I am ready for the exam. But
mm,
when I went to the practice question, I
mhm,
out of 10 I was giving four wrong answers. Only 5 to 6 answers were correct for me. So I didn't felt very confident. So what I did is I rescheduled my exam and I took some practices once again
mm,
and got the maximum number of practice questions that I could. And before I giving my this current exam or yesterday, I was able to give at least 8 out of 10 correct answers on an average out of 180 or 190 questions in
mm,
every 10 parts.
mm,
And can't imagine, I'm really, just wanted to add on this message to all your subscribers or all your students that just by looking at your videos, I could clear the PMP exam. So I can't imagine the value, the knowledge that your students would be getting if they are getting directly trained by you, Ahmed.
mm. Okay, okay. Let's put it in the context. Let's go to the exam day. How did you manage time in the exam?
Uh, the total time was 230 minutes for me for 180 questions. And what I did is for the first 60 questions, whatever the 60 questions it was, after 60 questions, you'll get a 10 minutes of break. So what I did is I timed out each question that maximum I can allow the questions that had to go, that need some research. I give that question some 1 minute 30 seconds, and the questions which seems easy and which you are 100% confident with the answer, I didn't consume much time. By end of 180th question, I still had 2.5 minutes left for me.
Mhm. Okay, okay. So which section was more challenging for you?
Even though you feel fresh during the starting of the exam, I mean the first 60 questions was a little tough for me because the maximum questions came in were multiple choice one, and I also had three click and drag questions in the first 60 questions. So that was tough for me. The second 60 and the third one were comparatively easy.
Hmm, hmm. Okay. Which topic were most highlighted in the exam?
Uh, the questions in regards to people management were the most common part in the entire exam, I would say.
Hmm. People part was the most important part. Okay. How much the exam was dominated from the agile area?
I would say almost 75% was from the agile area.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's an important thing. Anything else you would like to add for anyone?
Uh, just that thing that I said earlier, Amir. I am really, happy to have a connect with you. I just wanted to give a personal note of thank you to you
Hmm,
because your videos indirectly helped me a lot. And we all are aware that YouTube being an open platform, there are lots and lots and lots of videos that come in when you search about PMP, but yours is the only one that helped me out.
But my
I
does
said
not comes on top. I don't know why.
that that
I
was the most useful one. I would say.
I
Yours came the first. I downloaded and I kept it aside. I went through all the videos. I don't want to take out the names, but yes, most of the people who are doing the PhD may be aware of the firms and the trainers that I'm talking about. Everyone are doing their best. Yes, they are. But the one that helped me out personal at the personal level, I cleared that in the first attempt just by going through your videos. So that's really very much helpful.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you very much for that. And yeah, keep moving forward. This should not stop you. This should give you added advantage so that you keep moving forward. Don't just stop. Keep moving forward. One certification is not the end of the things. Okay,
Sure, sure, Amit.
okay. Thank
I'll
you.
keep looking for your videos also.
Yeah, thank you.